Good morning, everybody. Alrighty, we're back into the game, and like I said last time, we're gonna go over to Hogsmeade, deliver the letters to Serona, and then we'll go down and deal with Sebastian's quest. Find out what's going on with Sebastian. Oh, excuse me. Over to Hogsmeade. And how's everybody doing today?
How nice to
I
see
hope
you, my
everybody's
young friend.
having a great day. Do. Hey, Serona.
Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Yay. Alright. So that's completed, and let's switch back to my school uniform. Since we're going down to see Sebastian. There we go. And yes, I'm doing the teleport because that is way too long of a distance to fly. Well, one way down there I could do some more. No. I guess I do. Because I forgot to actually grab the... Nope, there it is.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
I believe Sebastian's up here. There he is.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Kind of a glitch on his robes there.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch.
And she knows how to keep students like my brother and me in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Why is it that everybody seems to have just given up? I mean, I kind of agree. I have to admit, I kind of agree with Sebastian. I mean, hey, you may not have found the cure yet, but there's no reason just to say there is absolutely no cure. And just give up.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
Oh, it's another wick melt.
Ranrock's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will be...
Just want to double check. Okay. That's what I thought.
Are you quite finished? This was pitiful. Back to the bench. When are you going to give up?
You've made your last mistake. I don't have time for this. Easy now. I won't rest. Rather unwise coming back this way.
Return me to the ground. I've been fighting since before you. That was meant for me.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Why would somebody...
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Revelio!
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
Okay, I don't
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Okay, I don't really understand the concept of someone saying that statement before they heard her. I mean...
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
I mean, I could understand her saying something like that if she was talking nonsense or saying something that he didn't like, and he responds with that statement. But just the fact that she ran up there, saw some goblins, potentially could have seen him, and he says that, it's just kind of, huh?
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isidora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this. Confringo!
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Lumos.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something.
Incendio! Lumos.
No, that didn't light up the... Destroy the multiple doctors.
A journal entry of Isidora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isidora's travels. Lumos.
Because you don't know...
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come.
Lumos.
I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Because the owner of the house was a professor? That would be the most logical reason for it would be coming to Hogwarts? The question is, how did Morgan
Why
not...
hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts.
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Well, the problem I'm just thinking of is, according to Ominous, the Undercroft here was pretty much, if I'm remembering correctly, the Undercroft was specifically a god.
The ruins of Falbutton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Specifically something the Gaunts knew about because, well, they're descendants of Slytherin. How did Morganach find out about it? From what I know, they didn't even say that she was pureblood. I mean, how did... Alright, let's see, what do I want to add now? Findom Mastery might be good. It's kind of one thing that I'm kind of running into that doesn't really make much sense. I mean, if the Undercroft is one of the secrets that the Gaunts hold, because they're descendants of Slytherin, then how did Morganach find out about him?
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Oh great, I'm out of Wiggenweld room. And great, there's two of them in there. Arrgh. More of those. Okay. Make some more invisibility potions. Yes, I found out about that nice way to get between the different things. Makes things a lot easier. Alright, let's do this real quick. Oops. Alrighty.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the...
That is one thing that would be cool for them to have gone through. How did you find out about that? But then again, it would have been cool for them to have gone over what your background is too. I mean, why are you becoming a part of Hogwarts in 5th year? Why didn't you become a part of Hogwarts earlier?
Alohomora.
I mean, when the game was first talked about, they were talking about how you were being accepted into Hogwarts because of your connection with ancient magic. But yet, as you play the game, you find out that they don't find out about your connection with ancient magic until you're already at the school. So, how'd they find out? So what made them bring you to school? Oh, I forgot about... Let's do these. Do the astronomy class real quick. Since I'm right next to where that was at. Wish I'd seen that earlier. Then we'll talk to Sebastian and Ominous. Find out what they're arguing about.
I once flew to Ipswich and back.
Yeah, it's just something that's kind of out of nowhere that was... Wait a minute. How did she know about the Undercroft?
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Oops.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to
You'd
put
think
in
they
your
would've-
stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
You'd think they would have taught them warming charms.
Oh, hello. Good
For
to
doing
see
stuff
you
like
again.
this.
We Ravenclaws must stick together.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplor. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing.
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course.
Revelio.
It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Interesting. A bathtub in a cage. Okay. Because somebody enchanted it to chase after students that weren't taking showers. That's rather funny.
Revelio.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh
Look,
no.
there's a
Not this
table.
close to school, Amit.
I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Okay. Wrong one. There we go. Okay. Don't see anything else. I should go up to Hogsmeade, sell those off, and then we'll go on to the next quest, which is... oh... to the Bloodline quest. Well, first let's go to Hogsmeade and get rid of some stuff.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
We got a new quest here. Venomous Revenge. Oh, that's that one. Okay, that one's a quick one. Mainly because I already have.
I'll fix him, that charm grinder.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
I'm not sure this is something a student should be doing on your behalf.
Oh, it's nothing. And he deserves it. Trust me. He'll be in and out of there in no time.
Very well. I'll see what I can do.
Excellent. I shall be right here. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacula. Remember, I just need that...
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacula.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. We'll see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
Of course. Glad to hand it over, frankly.
I shall make an ocean of galleons, and Lawley's business will be sunk. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Oh, to see the look on Lawley's face the next time he wanders down to his cellar.
Should really have some other way to do that quest other than just talk to him again and hand him your own venomous tentacula.
Save me a lot of time and trouble.
Other than actually doing the quest for him. So, I mean, I have no idea why people have such a hard time keeping money. Don't get it.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Okay, and this is probably...
Without her?
Yep, it is. Hey,
hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf, Biscuit, was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was no match for them.
I'm sorry about your mooncalf, Mr...
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against a pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor Biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
I'll keep an eye out for your mooncalf, Garnuff.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkind was as gracious to goblins. If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, I promise to reward you for your efforts. Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garniff's moon calf. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers.
Leave there. Yep, they're all the way up here. Way up there. Okay. So let's warp to Upper Hogsfield.
What are you up to now?
And then fly.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
You might fly in the right direction. A little bit that way.
Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough beast flesh.
Poachers? Garniff was right then. I'd better be careful. Revelio.
He's weak. Yes, he is. When's the last time you saw him catch a beast? Spends more time petting the totalist. Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Okay, what are you fighting?
Revelio.
What are you fighting? Oh, there's a wolf.
Hello? Is someone there? Careful not to get bit.
No, that's not a wolf. What the heck is that?
Revelio.
Oh, it's a...
Revelio.
You're not going to like this.
Levioso.
I won't go down as easy.
Incendio. Levioso. Confringo.
Let's play predator and prey, shall we?
Oh, almost out of time.
Incendio. Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
Time to get my claw.
shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio.
Alright, so it's just getting them out. Okay. There it is.
Aloha Mora.
Alright.
You as Biscuit. Arresto momentum. There. I'm not going to hurt you. Revelio.
I have no idea which one's which.
All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to
Oh,
Garniff, shall
that
we?
is Biscuit. Yay! Alright. Oops.
Arrest them.
Sorry, it didn't mean to do that. Alright. Well, let's get back to Garniff, because our time's almost up. Pretty much what I'll do, go back to Garniff, and the next one we'll talk to him, get this done with, and then we'll go and talk with Ominous and Sebastian. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you would please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye bye.